All right. Gonna change my settings on Twitch because I didn't do that yet. Running a little bit behind. Save. And now I can stream to Twitch. Now everyone can see what I'm doing. Alright, pause that stream so it's not taking unnecessary bandwidth. Hello. I've got to start the game, which I haven't done yet. Don't judge me. A little bit late. Audio moment. There it is. Why the last? I focus on all these games 1 month at a time. If I get back to them, it'll be just in my own spare time, either in my own personal life or just to like give you guys an update if I keep playing it. So it's nothing like personal. I don't hate the game or anything. I want to make sure that's clear. I've actually had a really good time playing this for what it's worth. But I also need to move on. Hello. I also do need to move on to other games and focus on those. And with the vibes of this game, the likelihood of me returning is pretty high. So you might actually see me touch back on this game in a while, but it really just depends on where the gaps in the schedule are and doing all those. Grab that while I'm here, of course. What's in my mail? Oh my goodness. Alright. Gotta collect all my things. So of course I'll be here playing through this for the next few hours. Probably getting through the next chapter maybe. It really depends on how long it takes. Hello. It's me! I'm the ominous presence.
Hell yeah! Straight to the tip jar.
Thanks! I didn't expect a super chat, let alone this early. Jesus. Hello. I'm going to invite someone. Who should I invite? Who should I invite? Who should I invite? This is a hard decision to make. I think I'll invite Momoy. Hello. Welcome to the cafe. You go to a cafe to play games. Mood, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna, basically, if I've covered it on this channel on a regular basis, if you've seen multiple videos of a game, I'm gonna be covering it at some point within the next year. I wouldn't even say I'm fed up for, like, I'm not bored of this game. I just have to get through so many that I want to give them all a fair shake in multiple days to, like, really feel it out and get like a real opinion. But also, I don't want to just sit on one game and exclusively stick to that one, because that's insane. I need variety in my life. All right. Got another thing to collect here. I don't have nearly enough for any recruitment. Never mind. I was like, how many do I have? That's right. I recruited at the end of last stream. Hello, wake up. It's be the last head pat for probably a while, so just kind of okay. Okay, what do we got to go on here? 3? Okay. So do I do 2-2 or do I do 3-1? That's gonna be the question for this stream. That's a lot to ask, considering it'll be the last story I do for potentially months. So I'll probably have to come back for a recap anyway, no matter what. 3-1. All right. A lot of people saying 3-1. Okay. Then we shall. Let's get started. Time for the story. Let's go. Got kind of a vibe going here. Chronologically, 2-2 happens after 3 and 4-1. Okay. Makes more sense then. I don't know if I'll be going long enough to do 3-3. That's a lot of stream. Considering how long these go on for 20 episodes each. That's a lot. Asking me to do like almost 60 episodes in a single stream. I'd have to be here for like 7 to 8 hours. And I have other shit I need to do today. That's also assuming the average that I've experienced so far. All right, getting introspective here already. Getting deep. I just got here. What are you telling me how to do my job for, Saya? Who do you think you are? The stream title is not clickbait. At least not entirely. This will be the last stream I get to BA for potentially months. I've got other games to focus on, and Blue Archive is not the only one, by far. I've got games to get to monthly all the way through August, it's looking like. Me? What the fuck did I do? I just got here. Who are you? Yeah, I'm not entirely quitting. I'll probably return at some point. I'll probably do occasional like missions and stuff on my own time. But it's not going to be like a 100% I'm leaving. This isn't that sort of game. I don't feel like that'll happen to a lot of the ones that I get to. It happened with Honkai Impact 3rd, but even then I'm still not 100% on like, oh, never come back. I was just very frustrated with the direction it took, and it definitely turned me away. But all the other games I've actually kept up with. I still play Genshin. I'll be playing Genshin on stream tomorrow. I still play Arknights. I've done Arknights daily for the past like 2.5 months. I don't play the levels as much, but I keep up with my base and everything, and I do all that stuff. And while I'll probably do less for this one, it's purely because there's less holding me into doing the daily stuff. I like the base management in Arknights, and this game doesn't really have something that's super equivalent to that. It does have kind of a thing, but like not something I'm gonna keep coming back to and that I can do in a couple minutes every day. I'll just do some sweep levels once in a while between, probably. I'm just vibing with the music as always. Me logging it. There's no such thing as personal space. You're gonna be squished inside that rack. You're not gonna be able to breathe. I don't think you can handle that restraint. Yep, Arknights Enfield, which is one of the ones I'll be getting to when it releases. I just don't know when it's releasing. So when it does, that'll kind of affect my schedule, but only by a month. I'll give it the same treatment as I do all the other ones. I'll give it a month to see if I like it. Maybe continue playing it afterwards, but it all depends. But this is definitely not a final thing for me on Blue Archive at all. And now we're gonna be vibing with this jazz. No, jazz, come back. Yay! If I knew what CZN was, I'd be able to tell you. But the shorthand does not ring a bell to me. It's like a bossa swing. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got for me? What are you gonna ask me for help on? Taking down another, like, corrupt chunk of this world? I've done that twice. Chaos Zero Nightmare. I've never even heard of that. I didn't even know that was a thing, so no, I have no plans to get to it. I'll read off my list so people can know what I'm getting to. So going forward, starting in November, it'll be Punishing Gray Raven, and then every month afterwards gets a focus on Girls Frontline, then Nikkei in January, the Project Moon titles, probably all 3 of them, but I might have to separate that into 2. March will be Reverse 1999. Somewhere in that window, whenever Arknight's Enfield comes out, I'll have to push everything back a month, but we don't know when that is. I'm assuming March, though, so Reverse 1999 might end up in April. And then after that, it'll be like various rhythm games like Archaea, I'll be giving a shot, and a few other ones. Wuthering Waves will be after that, and Zenless in July, might be August. Really depends on how things lay out. That's my current plan. That can be pushed back by both Enfield coming in and giving a month to Enfield, but also I do have plans to go to Japan next year, so that will be another month pushed back. I won't be in Japan for a month, but I will be there for multiple weeks, so that's not going to be sensible to give a game only so many weeks, you know? That'd be kind of cheating, you know? I don't want to do that. But yeah, there we go. I've got games to get to all the way through next year. And after that, I still might have other things to get to, depending on how the climate of the gaming industry goes. So we'll see. Only if people request it, Tempest. Like, it needs attention for me to be able to see it. I haven't done a Blue Archive song in forever because people stopped asking for them, so I just stopped doing them. But if I have enough people that want me to get to one, I'll do one. Whole year is scheduled, yeah. Well, to be fair, I only stream like once, maybe twice a week, you know, when it comes down to it. So it's more like 1 day per week for the rest of this next year is scheduled. No, it's not her vibe. Nope, she lost her temper. Hey, yo. She's gonna ube roll you in the mud. Get bent. Awkward.
Hi!
Hey! Still subscribed. Hey! I really do love having my my mascot characters' voices in here as like notifications. It was weird at first, but now I'm just like, yeah, whenever I hear them. I plan to do visual tie-ins. I just need to get those finished. They'll probably start appearing on like my outro screen, my channel banner. Oop. I hit the tilde key, not the number 1. Whoopsies. These days, lectures are on Blu-ray discs. The great future of 2014. They really did not have the foresight of COVID when making this game, did they? Of course I'll help. It is my job after all, and I can't say no. But I promise you, this is entirely my decision. Wait a minute, I recognize half of these people. Answer vaguely or well, not exactly. That's a vague enough answer. Fair enough. Yeah, where's the other one? It sounds convenient. They get almost dropped completely when the month is over. I'll be doing more streams for this in the future, and I'll save the story stuff for those. But it's one of those situations where I have to drop it tentatively, I guess. It's just a matter of, like, if I find the time and I'm feeling it, I'll return to it. But there's no guarantees to it. It's just a matter of if, not... I guess it's more of a when, not if. But it's like a gray no man's land concept between that. I like this game. I want to come back to it. It's just a matter of if I can and when it makes sense in my schedule. If that happens, you know? But I don't see myself completely abandoning this entirely. And I always save story stuff for streams because that's kind of the more bulk of the interest for me. It's like I want to experience the stories in front of people because alone it's kind of just lonely, you know? I think it's more fun to work through story beats with a community than just being on my own. I've got anime for that other one, you know? Like... I wonder who that could be. Whoa! Didn't see that coming. She was failing because she was in jail for helping out with multiple armed events in a different part of town. Sure. I definitely believe you. 100%. Still vibing with the soundtrack. I mean, temporary title makes sense for what she's doing here. Good. Somebody I know and can trust. More or less. Let's go meet the idiots. I mean, troubled individuals. Hi. Bruh. I don't know. You look pretty shy. Yeah. No, we're here for you, idiot. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. Why is she in a... Okay. This sounds about right for somebody who smothered her in her chest earlier. Yeah. One too many lobotomies. This is what happens. She's a fucking menace, dude. Can't tell if she's stupid or just extremely cunning in her attempts to, like, push people down the wrong path. Just... Okay, go ahead and grab somebody from the task force that's supposed to detain you and run away with them. Nope, she got out of it. Okay. So she's competent at least. She can get out of situations if needed. Penalty for indecency is death. That's a little bit far. Yeah, we'll have to deal with whatever that is later. Ah. That makes sense that she's part of that team. I forgot what group she was in. Yep. This isn't necessarily torture. It's a sentence. There's a difference. That's wild. That's a wild thing to be detained for in this situation. Occupying a fucking gas room is wild. Yeah. We gotta deal with the idiots. Don't worry, Eli, I'm not entirely dropping it. I just have other games I need to get to. I've got a schedule I need to keep. I can't play every game that exists. Guess storage room specifically. True. True. Yeah, I did cut out that word when I said it. But like, if you think about it, is there a difference? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's a very vanilla reason. You're just stupid. It's okay. That's a little bit more doable, you know? It's more easy to deal with somebody who's dumb than people who are intentionally daft. Like these other two. Fucking menaces. I can only do so much, Hifumi. Like, we only have so much we can do when we are faced with incredible odds stacked against us. We have two menaces and an idiot. This is gonna be a lot of work cut out for us in this time. You just have to try, even a little bit. We'll make it. We can do that. Yeah. I like your funny words, magical girl. Here's my name after all. The trenches, that is makeup work. What's next? PGR. PGR will be next month's focus. No clue on the exact day, but it'll be the first week of November. So just like keep an eye out for a community post or an announcement on Discord, whichever one you're on. I'll definitely have a post about it. My true power. The clock strikes 12. Midnight arrives. Like, what the fuck was that? Hey! Real ping 0. That's what that was. Okay. Thought it was something else at first. Well, I've heard people talk about Koharu before, but I don't think I have her, or if I have, I don't use her. I don't remember if I've pulled her before. And they learned nothing. The end. Time for chapter 4. See, Hanako isn't here because she needs help. She's here because she wants to be the help. She is a menace who chooses when to use her intelligence. She's a problem. Oh yeah, don't worry, CG. All these games start with some sort of like a prequel thing. I always set up my account and then immediately leave. So it has to force restart the game when I open it up again. I've done that every time because I know that there's always going to be an immediate start cutscene or something in every game. Boot camp. A little bit of an aggressive word for this. Oh, they mean like what they'll have to do afterwards. Oh. Okay. Hey yo. Hey yo indeed. No, I think she just wants to be here. Yeah, have fun. You don't need luck. You show me what you can do. Sure. And they all failed. The end. Chapter 2. Guiding the failures. I know she's just sweating, but she looks like she's crying over there. Yeah, she understands. And she's drawing I don't know, probably blueprints for some new nuclear weapon. And then they died. The end. Oh, they're alive. Good. All right, who failed? 72, not bad. Oh, god damn, that's... Oh. Oh. God, she would have done better if she just randomly answered. Statistically, she would have done better. Never mind. She is in fact a fucking idiot. Moron! Stupid! All the blood in your tits! Nowhere in brain! No function! All stupid. God! Okay. Never mind. I had faith in her being smart. She was so confident, and I was blindly led astray by her fucking attitude. She's so confident in her stupidity. trying to drag other people down with her. No wonder everyone else failed. She taught them wrong. And now Hifumi's dead. She died. RIP. F and chat for Hifumi. She passed, but she passed away. Is what happened. Well. Looks like it's gonna be a boot camp instead. Instead of a boob camp like last time. No, Ziggy, they just all have guns and this is just normal school day life for them. That's basically it. Anime girl schools with turf wars that shoot each other and have special abilities. But they also have to do schoolwork. They were gonna fail anyway. Point being, it was a story thing, not anything I had control over. Technically a Korean way, but yeah. Like, yeah, a little bit of both, but yeah. If you want a better a tone, like a litmus test for it, there is an anime out for the, I think, like, the first season goes in a couple of chapters into the story. So if you are curious about how, like, the vibe goes, give that a shot. Nagisa don't play no games. Yeah, through volume 1. That makes sense. I figured it would probably be pretty close to that. Maybe borrowing from a little bit of like other story stuff that's finished just to fill in some story gaps if needed, but volume 1 gives you plenty of like concept for this world if you're curious enough to know more about it, Ziggy. All the story stuff is visual novel. There is a gameplay that's like an isometric top-down, like kind of RTS, like board shooter. You'll see once we get there. But for right now, it's all story because we're like getting introduced to new characters in a new school. Because like every volume kind of handles a different grouping of people that need your help as an advisor of sorts. So GFL 2, I mean, not really. I've seen the GFL anime and it's different in tone for sure. This is a lot more comedy than GFL is, that's for sure. And yeah, that's kind of the vibe, Ziggy. That's very, very similar to like what they're going for, I think. Just in design. I am the captain now. Yes. Yeah, you fucking better. You prissy, tea-loving princess. I don't hate her, but she's just got that air of, like, rich girl energy and just makes me want to fucking smack her. Yeah, like, all the story stuff here is very much visual novel in the modern way that you would expect. But at the same time, the gameplay itself is definitely not exactly that. Like, you know, instead of, I don't know when the next... Is there a battle in this? There's not. Okay, so I'm going to show you what the gameplay, like the battle gameplay is like. Because you do have, like, other things you can do for like missions and such. So this is the like layout here. I'm gonna go away from simple because that gets rid of some of the like layout stuff. So I'll just start with this and do the layout and everything. But basically like this, you can start from here or here, and this gets more complex as you go, and you kind of just start it as like that is the grid layout, and then you get to like, okay, time to choose which way to go. If I go this way, I'll probably teleport over to that guy, which will work for me. So, oh, I can place ally units. What the fuck? Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, I don't need to. I'll just do the one. We're good. That's new to me. I haven't been on this in a while, so it simplifies everything. But I can start here and just work with the one team. So I'm gonna. I end my phase, and then they can do this. And now I fight them. I don't need to make two teams though, because I'm good. And then from here, it's... Okay, well, I don't really need to do that. Okay, I didn't need to run that. My bad. Forgot. I tried to cancel it and it failed on me. How dare it. All right. There we go. Yeah. So like this is the core gameplay of like the levels that you can play. And melt them for one final time. There we go. And like, again, I was on the simplified version of this game, which means I would not have to do anything. I could also like skip the battles, like auto skip them except for the boss. I'm just not doing that so you can see everything, so you can see what the game actually like looks and feels like. But I'm not necessarily required to do any of it. Okay. This dude's just chilling over here. He's not trying at all. Guess it's my turn. Okay, I just walk towards him. They usually walk towards me, so this is weird. I haven't used the standard type of the game in a while. I usually use the simplified one that skips all of the board game stuff. And there is like a little bit of like real-time strategy to this, so it does take a little bit of thinking for like the weaknesses and everything of each character. But since I've kind of gotten a feel of that, it's not so much a problem. So I just kind of usually go through these as one would. Okay, so I can't do that. So is this really... I haven't been over there, so I assume I've got to make my way downtown now. Okay. How do I get these guys? How do I do this? This is new to me. I'm lost now. This is like a new thing. That's why I need 2 teams? Oh. Okay. So I can't do anything else. Now I'm just stuck. Oh shit. Oh, wait, over here. That's connected. I thought this was a gap. I'm an idiot. I'm fucking stupid. All right, give me a second. Let me walk back over here. I wasted all these steps. It's okay. I'll fix that lost star later. Not too worried about it. I thought this wasn't something I could walk on. It looked too bright. But apparently it's me who is not bright. Oh, no, bitch! Ah! I clicked the wrong thing. All right, fine. We're gonna beat this in as few turns as we can. Maybe under 20. There we go. I'm fine. Ice cream. Angry crazy. Sniper rifle. Nailed it. Gun. Ice cream. Crazy. And like I would be using my support, but I really don't have to because nobody is dying, so no real need for it right now. There we go. Like I said, I haven't come across any of that either. As far as like the layout stuff with like double teams, I've never had to worry about it because I always use the simple versions. So it's been a couple weeks since I've used the normal one. Ice cream. We'll let her handle all that. Gun. No worries. Ice cream. Oh wait, no. Okay, I thought it still had life. Never mind. It's all good. Go crazy. There we go. Gun. Melt them. Now I can use the ice cream. Yay. I don't really need this, but why not? There we go. There we go. So that's like, again, I missed out this star because I didn't understand the map, but that's just me. So like, I'm gonna fix that real quick. I'm gonna go to simple. I just need all students to survive on that. It simplifies everything. Shocker. But I can easily now, because it won't have me do any of the board stuff, I can just walk through this. But my characters are also fairly overpowered for these sorts of things. All right, there's the end of that. Gun. Alrighty. Ice cream. Big gun. And there it goes. There we go. Yay. I did it. And that's what the simplified version does. It takes out all of the extra stuff. It's just one time on the boss, and then you're done. Which is very nice, but also back to the story. So now you know how the actual gameplay of itself goes. So it is kind of fun to play, and obviously they do have varying degrees of difficulty, like as you go on. That one was easy because it was the first stage in that chunk of missions. But there's plenty more that get a little bit more spicy if you don't have a good team. I've had to rearrange my team once to be able to handle a certain loadout of enemies. Especially because I'm putting everything into like the main team that I play as. Whereas usually a lot of people would be like splitting up their experience and leveling up multiple different teams. I'm not doing all that because I knew I wasn't going to be here long enough for it to really matter yet. So that's the sort of thing that I'll do before you guys see me stream this again. I'll be doing more of that like excess stuff and kind of leveling characters up. Yeah, I did V2C1. I didn't do chapter 2 though, because people said it happens after this anyway, so. Well, yeah, I have like your core team, but I mean like for things that require you to have more than one, like some of the extra game modes and stuff, then it makes sense. The music bouncing between my ears feels strange. My head's being flossed by music. I actually wouldn't say I necessarily love virtual novels. they're easy to sit through and watch the story happen, which is nice, but at the same time, I tend to prefer more like open world adventure style games, more similar to Genshin, because the immersiveness of that feels a little bit more intense. For this, it just feels like a book is being read to me, which in its own way is nice, but if I had to prefer one or the other, it would definitely be the other. But I don't have a problem with virtual novels either. I know a lot of people hate them, but I don't have a reason to. It's also gameplay too. Like I like the like mission style gameplay of like their layout of the levels and everything. But also other ones that are a little bit more RTS, or even stuff like Arknights that's like tower defense. I don't really care for that style of gameplay at all. So like I play Arknights still, but I mostly just do base management. I don't really like play the main game because I don't care for the tower defense stuff. And turn-based stuff is like not my vibe either, so like it's okay, but it just feels a little bit slow for me. So that's why I don't play stuff like Honkai Star Rail, because I played it like 2 years ago on a stream and I was like, this is kind of mid. And then I just never, like, the world can be great, but if I'm not feeling the gameplay style, then I'm not going to come back to it. And that was very much the case for HSR. I don't have anything against it. It didn't piss me off or anything. It was just kind of like, it felt uninteresting to me. So. But like, I did like the gameplay of Honkai Impact 3rd until it made some really dumb decisions that I just hated. And then I stopped playing it because of those, but that's not necessarily the game's fault either. That's my own hubris, and I do not challenge my vibes. If I'm not feeling something, I walk away. I'm not gonna be I'm not the type of person to like challenge myself by working through something. If I'm uncomfortable, I'm leaving. You know, like it's as simple as that. I do not have the time. Life is far too short to force myself to play a game that I'm not interested in just because people are like, you should try it. Like, meh. I'm playing these because I want to, and I'm enjoying myself for what it's worth. But I'm not like getting that invested with it. That's why I'm giving them all a month and moving on, so I don't get too bored with them either. Like, that's another factor. You never know when you're gonna need your weapon. Technically it is a gym outfit. I can't really be mad at her for that one. That's malicious compliance. I think I did 2. Yeah, I was pretty sure I did 2. These are fairly short chapters. We might get through 2. I didn't think we'd be an hour in, including a little bit of a detour to show the gameplay and still be like halfway through an entire chapter. So maybe I can get 2 chapters done for this one. If Blue Archive ever does get an English dub, they should call me for some random, like, trash character that nobody cares about. Like, I know that, like, all the cast is girls, but there's gotta be, like, a fucking little creature somewhere that I can play. Oh, could I be the Shiba ramen shop owner? That'd be sick. I would totally play him. That'd be awesome. God, I hope they call me. That'd be hilarious. You bet I would put my whole effort into that. I would try so hard. I always leave that as like an open-ended thing. If any game ever like wants me to be in as a voice of like a joke character or just some event-only character or whatever the fuck, I would 100% do it. I like voice acting. I miss doing it, and it would be fun to go back into it with some goofy shit. I don't know if I would like, I don't think anyone would hire me because I'd be like, hire an actual like career voice actor if you're gonna have like a main character, but for like a single like one-off sort of thing, 100% call me. It's just fun, you know? I haven't gotten to do any characters or character voices in years. I could bring out my stupid nasally childish voice again. I haven't used since like the 2010s. Look at us doing all this effort. It's always the pool. Every time. A trope, for sure. Why does nobody use it again? I think I might have missed that detail if they said so. That'll take a couple of hours to fill, and by a couple of hours, I mean with multiple hoses going at full blast. That's thousands of gallons. Just in case, you know. You never know when you're gonna need a swimsuit. I don't like the way he keeps saying that. I guess we're doing this. Well, I'm expecting like standard hoses, Scully. Like, if they've got like a fucking water jet that's attached to the side of the school, then power to them, I suppose. Okay. Prepared for water activities. Just the dry phrasing of it all. Chotomate kudasai. Yep, she doesn't mind getting wet in her regular school outfit. And nobody was surprised. Look at my shocked face. Okay. Something something wet t-shirt. Pre-chlorinated water, Holu, that's what would happen. They'd be like, yeah, we've already mixed it to chemical perfection. If you get it in somebody's eyes, they're gonna die, but... Aw, look at them having fun. Yeah, then the hot springs department would show up. Why are you imposing on our turf? Time to like shoot you. Like, that's what this world is like. It's so unserious. It's our job to regulate water. We're the municipal water department. We can't have you filling up a pool without our say-so. And they all have water guns that can actually, like, kill you because they're at pressure that's so high. That looks so nice now. Y'all did a good job cleaning it. Wait a fucking second. Wait, no. The hot springs department is real? I thought that was a joke that they were making. I thought that was Scully joking. There's a fucking hot springs department? I will say it again, Holu. This world is very unserious. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Oh, like I know that the story itself can get a little bit heavy at times. This world is unserious. I will not apologize for that statement, nor am I incorrect. I thought you were fucking joking. No, I didn't know. I'm new to this. This is all the further I've gotten. They blow everything up to make it a hot springs. That, again, that makes sense. That sounds like something a hot springs department in this world would do. Just like I'm gonna make an assumption here. Please tell me I'm wrong. Do one of these schools have a theater department that is made up of like different people of different influences of theater around the world, and their whole goal is to make sure that everything is like a performance? Like all of their effort is very theatrical in that way. Is there one? There's gotta be. There's gotta be like a theater department that's like that, where it's just like, I'm the one that does all Chinese opera. I'm the one that does all Western. Some bullshit. That feels so much like what this world would do. Like everything has a club, a group, or a department. I'm surprised they don't have it yet. But that's asking for it, right? Like, I have somebody who's like really into Chinese opera, somebody who's really into like kabuki theater, somebody who's really into like Western style opera, somebody who's really into like New York musicals and like show tunes. Like, that would be fucking hilarious. That there's gotta be potential for that. There is an art school called Wild Hunt. Okay. Chinese Opera Club. Okay, so there's like a separate club for that. That also makes sense. I was thinking it was more broad, but also it makes sense if there's like different segments and they're all like focused on different parts of theater around the world. So individually they exist to an extent. That, okay, yeah. That tracks. So I was kind of right. See what I mean? It's a little bit predictable. This world is a little predictable. But that's also kind of what makes it fun. Because it's so unserious that even the goofy decisions and theoretical things you throw out might be real.
You can see it anywhere. I'll get the pizza rolls.
Hey, got the pizza rolls response. Nice. Somebody became a member. Monopoly. I don't know if I trust you, Monopoly. I don't trust monopolies. But if the monopoly is giving me money, maybe I can look the other way. Yeah, it's silly, but consistently silly. Who is it? Hello. Oh, that's you play Sensei in this game, and I'm gonna be playing a different game starting next month. So this is my last stream for this game for the foreseeable future. I'll probably come back at some point. I probably should do like an explainer video for everyone so they know how I'm doing this, so I don't have to explain it every time. Be like, here's the fucking concept. So I always have to re-explain what I'm doing here. But I also get that every community has a different like subsection within it. So not everyone's going to be crossing over with other games that I get to. So like next month will be PGR, then Girls Frontline, then Nikkei, and so on and so forth, all the way through till about next August, most likely. And that's assuming everything goes perfectly. It might take me longer. Find the traitor. The undesirables, as it were. Yeah, shocked. Totally shocked. Maybe she's the traitor. Worst part is I could see it being any of them. Or none of them. And if it, I know it's not Hifumi. Because if it was Hifumi, then she would be wearing the paper bag on her head. That's the only time she ever does anything bad. All right. I mean, wait, that's a different person. It's not her. Duh, of course. It's somebody different. Maybe it was us all along. Meanwhile... The thing is, like, all three of them have personality traits that make you think it could be them. Azusa's a little bit too dry and calculated with everything she does. And that's just kind of her personality, and it's hard to tell if she's gonna do that, you know? But then, like, Hanako, it's like she's already kind of acting a little bit suspect. Just like with how she is. She seems to kind of be like doing things her own way, which is usually a chaos gremlin sort of approach to it. But we could also have, her name escapes me, feel bad for that, but the other girl being purposefully dense. So it's hard to know. Ah, Koharu, that's it. Where am I? But that's kind of the thing. I could see them all being slightly sus in their own rights. They all have little cracks in their foundation that's hard to, like, tell if they're actually who they say they are.
Oh, thanks so much for subscribing.
Hey, another subscriber. It's still really nice to hear my OCs in here, like, saying thanks and shit. It's so cool. Did I call Koharu dense? Yes. And I will not take that back. What are we playing next? PGR. That'll be next month. Oh, why am I yawning? God, I'm not even tired. It's probably the lights having that effect on me a little bit. Kind of make your eyes tired. A mock exam right now, damn. Okay, that's hardcore. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna try Star Rail again. Just because the gameplay of it doesn't really pull me in. I only made it through the tutorial when I played it last time, kind of, but it didn't really grab me, I suppose. Time to see where we all stand here. Nonsense scribbles. Doing nothing. No thoughts, head empty right now. She's trying her best. I'm really not art, so I'm worried about PGR. I do know a little bit about the gameplay, just because I've seen it once or twice, and I don't know how I'll respond to it. All right. Shocker, shocker, shocker. Of course. You did better than last time. It's something. Sus. They're going for 60. I assume you saw that already in the video, but in case you didn't. Why is that chicken choking on mint chocolate chip? Mint chocolate chicken. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so dumb. I made myself laugh with the fucking dumbest possible joke. We're good. Cool. Kawaii. Well, now she's addicted. She's created a monster. She did her best. Wow, you guys have like a copy paste for that expression. Why am I not surprised? You know what? If at least one of them does better, that's a win. Look at them helping each other. I don't think somebody who scored a 15 should really be being like, yeah, you should ask me for help. Like, I appreciate the confidence, but the confidence needs to come from results, not blind faith in yourself. There's another yawn. Where the hell are those coming from? That is not a reference book that you should have in your... Jesus Christ. And she has to... Yep. Unless Hanaku slipped it in, she might have slipped it in her bag. She reads it for the articles. Sure. Sure, it's not like that. She does read it for the articles. I knew it. a likely story. An honest mistake? Or an accident waiting to happen? And we're gonna leave them alone without Sensei present. Bum bum bum. I think something's gonna happen here. I don't trust it for a second. Sure, one big misunderstanding. It's an honest mistake. Don't get caught in it. Yeah. You're better at hiding it, which means that you had it on your person on more than one occasion. Yo, adults always break the rules. Our job is to make sure that you understand when and where those decisions are made, not to not make them, but to be careful when you do. Stupidity isn't a virus, but it does act like one. You've got to be careful and learn how to build antibodies against it. And that's what adults are for. A secret. A secret, you say? Who sent you? Hasumi sent you? To be fair, Tsurugi would. Yeah, Sensei is like, so Kaharu, what are the numbers for that one? No, you're doing good at acting like an idiot on your own. Unless. Hello. It's the goth tits of justice here. Yeah. Hey, Kaharu. Just a completely random question. What is your favorite 6-digit number? Don't overthink this question. And see what she says. Because she's stupid enough that she would answer honestly. And then you would know too much immediately. I'm nosy. All right. Big doubt. I'm pressing X very hard right now. It's not working, but I'm pressing X to doubt. Crack in the school? Come on, we just got rid of everything else. The first is smut, now you're addicted to crack. Come on. She can wash herself. True. Liberating, you said? Hanako said pegged. It's canon. She would be the type to have people pegged. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. She's a menace and a degenerate. A harlot, even. Yeah, it really is always the quiet ones, isn't it, Holu? The plot thickens. The thing is, I think that her being so sus is also making her more likely to be the red herring of the situation. So I don't necessarily believe entirely that it's her, because it feels too obvious. I feel like it's gonna have a twist moment, you know? So I'm not really committed to any decision on that front. So I was right the first time I saw her helping out. She is smart. She's just choosing to be dumb. Or that is a trap and she starts beating you with an actual red herring. Something's fishy about this. Oh God. That's so stupid. Kind of plays out like a Family Guy bit. Back to the pool. Less of me organizing a pool party, more of the rest of them, potentially. I don't want to be around when it happens. Very much illegal. I would not, because I'm an adult and I'm not a freak. I would prefer a billiard party. I prefer the pool table over the pool itself. I mean, Mika kind of is sus in her own right. Like, again, I don't necessarily trust the tea party either, because the one is very abrasive. The Nagisa, she is very abrasive, and I don't necessarily trust that because she feels like she's being a little bit too much, but also it's to the point of I feel like she's being that way because she doesn't know who she can trust, so she's like, you know, and then Mika, she's just kind of, I don't know, she was like a thorn in the story at the very start where she was just kind of trying to shoehorn herself in, and it feels a little bit weird. So I don't trust anyone in these situations. I am always a little bit wary of everyone I meet, and that's in my personal life as well. I never trust anyone 100%, and I think that's more just survival instinct in general. I'm not saying you can't trust people, but it's also safer to be wary of anyone because there's a lot of weird shit that people can be doing that you don't know about, and it's better to be aware of the potential and keep your eyes peeled, no matter who it is and no matter how close you are. I don't trust myself. I'm weird. You should probably trust your instincts. It's usually safer to trust the more quizzical side of yourself than anything else. Don't blindly trust yourself either, but also be safe. You know, if something's giving you a weird feeling, don't go through with whatever is giving you the weird feeling. That's not to say you should never try something new, but definitely be aware of the potential that there could be more to the story. It's definitely situational, but a good idea. Good life advice in general is to be careful. That doesn't mean you need to be like entirely self-conscious about every little tiny thing in life. You don't need to be paranoid is a better word. Like, being wary is not the same as being paranoid to me. I think there's a difference between the two. Mostly in how aggressive the sensation is. Shocker. See the shocked face. Okay. So I was right about there being a twist to it. 17? Man. Okay. How many chapters are in this? Or how many episodes, rather? That's what I need to know next. Don't mind me as I go back and finish some floating tasks I didn't do early. Lesson. 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 And that's it there. Okay. I have one more ticket. Okay, that's just all the areas here. 2 is 20? Oof. I'm trying to figure out if... Oh. Hey. Relationship points. Yeah, there's those. Tasks. Claim all these. Hey, look, we have enough for polls. I want to do some polls real quick. That's right, I didn't really have a preference on these. I just picked one last time, so I'll just do the same thing. Let's see what happens. Don't yell at me. We know I'm not going to be saving up for more future events or anything. Let's just see what happens. Nobody saw that, and I got. Draw a dick, you get a rare pull. Keep that in mind. Who'd we get? Who'd we get? Hey! Christmas! It's a little early, but sure. How the fuck? How the fuck? All right. You remember to draw a dick on your folders, kids. Apparently it gets you a Christmas outfit special. How the fuck did I do that? Ain't no way. That's insane. The fact that it works 100% of the time. Oh. Jesus Christ. How did that work? I'm not done. Like, I'll be playing more eventually, but I was trying to see if I should, because that's like the thing. I don't know how long the episodes are for the next chapter, and I don't have all day, you know, like I've got to do stuff. Like today, I've got videos to record every day, so I can't be here all day. So I have to stop at some point, but I don't want to stop in the middle of a story if this is going to be the last time I come to it. For at least the foreseeable future. So that's kind of my internal battle here. Because if it's about the same as the first one, it'll take me an hour and a half, and that'll be a little too long. I've got to do stuff. I've got to record. So it's like, if that's going to take just as long, that's not great. And I know that's fairly short too. It might be worth saving it and coming back to that one at some point later, and like finishing out 2 and 3 all at once, where I have more time to. Like, I'm not done streaming yet, but if it is a little bit longer, it might not be a good idea. Yeah, an hour and a half, that's what I feel like. And that's just a little too over time for me. So I think it's safer just to do other stuff then. And call it good. Pause the story, but I will pause it and stream it at some point in the future for sure. So I'm gonna work on other. I'm gonna try some other weird modes that I haven't tried yet either. Like, I'm going to finish off this chunk of the missions here for 8, and then I'll do some of the modes I've never touched yet and see what happens. And see what that does. Ice cream. A little slow on the kill there. There we go. Next up. I kind of missed the guy. I was trying to hit him when he walked in. Gun! Melt him. Ice cream. Gun. Because I'm going a little bit slower than I'd like to on this. But it's not the worst either. It's a little slow. A little slow. Still got within the time, but just a little slow. Mitsukio cooked, as they usually do. Ice cream. Crap. Sniper moment. Melt him. Hell yeah. Ice cream. Gun. Crazy. Ice cream. Give her a little bit of health here, why not? I know it wasn't going to do anything by the end, but it's just like, I might as well. All right. Last one for this section, unless it has a bonus, which some do, so. Let the crazy go crazy, as she does. Come on, find your pathing, girly pop. Jesus. Saw her fucking freaking out down there. All right. Ice cream. Gun. Hey! Got another subscriber. I don't know why I went over them and not the boss. I should have focused on the boss there. Goofy decision on my part. There's that any bonus level on this one? Nope. Oh wait, ah shit. I meant to go back and not the I'm gonna get the clear reward. I don't need to do any of the So like my squad, I like my squad. I used to have Saki in there, but I switched her out for Nanami because she had the gun thing was better for one person before. And then there's like Serena, and I don't know how good she is. I've never really used her truly, I don't think. So. And she's the yellow, right? Yeah. So it's like I could switch her out with like somebody else who's also one of my 2 yellows. But I don't know their abilities. Can I level her up again? Really? Oh shit. Oh shit, I can. That'd be pretty cool. I should probably level up my squad while I'm here. Okay, can't do that one. I can do this one. Alright, let's just heal. Movement speed for her would be nice. 33% chance to have 1 pull. Not a huge boost. Can't level her up at all. I can't level her up. Okay. So I think I'll just do Nanami's stuff. Jesus, 432 to 497% of attack. Damn. Okay, yeah, that's hell yeah. Let's go. Punishment time indeed. Go to 620. Fuck me. That's insane. I could boost this up. Holy fuck. She's gonna melt. She already melts. Jesus. I could still do one of these. I'll do her basic skill. I don't know if I'll have enough for, oopsies, her other one. Oh, I will. Well, maybe not after this. Maybe? Maybe. Probably could. No, ran out of those. Okay. Alright. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. What's her level up stuff? Can't do that one. Her health really isn't all that important. Movement speed is nice to have. I can't deny that. So I think I can boost this, and I could probably boost her sub skill. I'll keep them balanced. I'll just kind of do these for as long as they let me. Yeah, just the one more. Yep. Yeah, and I can't do her basic anymore. 1 south. Okay. Jesus. That's insane. And I could have done, I could go back to Saki and use her again too, but I don't really have a need to. So, she's not on my squad right now. I'll level her up if I ever did add her to another additional squad. There we go. I call it gun because it's easier to say. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, EX skill, go. Oh, yeah, I cleared this. Sick. Okay. Got all those. And I got the stuff in the event recap I think I need to grab. These. I keep forgetting about that these exist. What the fuck is that? No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. She cannot be giving me this. I don't like the connotation of it. Why does it have a face on it? I don't like it. I'm leaving. Disgusting. Okay. Claim the extra that it gives me. Oh. Open up the cafe. Okay, so for these things, I've done Grand Assault. Or rather, I did Joint Firing Drill. I haven't done Total Assault. I haven't done any Bounty. I haven't done Scrimmage. I assume that's just practicing. I'm here. As we will. Just a statue, don't worry about it. Fair enough. Which one should I do? Of the ones that I haven't tried before. I know what a Hanawa is, okay? I'm not actually serious. I'm just being a fucking dick about it because it looks like a dick. And she's a sus character. Bounty is a good starting point. All right. Do I need multiple teams for this? Because they did not tell me about that going into Joint Firing Drill, and I ended up not being able to do it because I had nobody leveled up. Can I just do this with what I've got? Like the team I've got, the squad I use on a regular basis? Okay. Then I'll be okay. Hello, it has been a moment, Momoka. Been a couple weeks. Looks like what? Your mind is so dirty. Dude, I animated Not Safe for Work for like 2 years. Yeah, my mind's gonna be a little bit dirty from that. And for those of you who didn't know about that, now you do. No, you won't see any of it. No, you can't see any of it. Yes, you probably have seen some of it, but you wouldn't know it's me. And you'll never know. Okay. Alright, that sort of system. Okay. Alright. And for the record, just because I said that does not mean that, like, that was all I animated. I did studio work too, but that was just... The studio work was less, how do I word this? I made less money. Lucrative, there's the word I'm trying to think of. Alright. Okay. Alright, making sure I was thinking of all that right. I'll do the beginner. I don't have any of these. That's a bummer. I do have the tickets. And that's how I funded my music? No, actually. That was actually supposed to be... The money I made from all that was supposed to be like, I'm gonna move somewhere and continue my career as an animator in a part of the world that actually supports it. And then a certain bank that I will not name ended up closing my account entirely because that branch canceled. Like that the branch was closed down, and they didn't carry any of my information or money to another branch at all. They just straight up nuked everything I had, and there was no way to prove it either, so I didn't even want to try fighting it legally. And basically, I'm pretty sure I lost around 10K, like $10,000 from that. It was literally a Kaiser loan moment. and you wonder what may have radicalized me against capitalism. That was one of the very first things where I was like, fuck this shit. So I'm not really a fan anymore. So I have no clue where any of that money went. It was a lot of money. I was meant to be a whole, like, I was gonna move to the other side of the country. And then as a result, I ended up having to move in with my sister instead. And that's where I am now. 7 years later, because I can't afford to leave now. It sucks. I'll do my squad. Don't laugh like that, Tsurugi. Stop it. Alright, I'll do my usuals. Irie and Serena. There we go. Let's see what these are like. Gun. Well, she didn't get a chance to get a shot off on that one. Oh, so they have resistance to this, but she's too strong for them. You're weak to the ice cream, though, as am I. I'm determined. The evil socialism. So evil. Sick. So these are like just kind of an extension of the regular missions then. Me likey. I like this vibe. The fact that they're not trying to do something super different and like, hey, let's fucking ruin the game by adding some dumb shit. I respect and appreciate it. Although I do not think that Nanami is the pick for this specific set of villains that I'm dealing with here. Ice cream. Let's go. Come on. Destroy the Power Rangers. They're a cheap knockoff anyway. Super Sentai Go. There we go. That was an interesting battle. But I should probably switch my squad a little bit. Switch back to Saki here. I think for this squad it'll be a little bit better since she can do more damage on them. It's not too much better. Plus I hit less people, so it's like, yeah. She's let crazy go crazy whenever she wants to go crazy. It's something I learned early on. Oh, the wasted ice cream. Darn it. Sometimes I forget how fast some of these girls can, like, mow down enemies. There we go. Yeah, my current squad isn't exactly ideal for this grouping, but it's also not awful either. It's not like I can't clear it, it just takes longer. Which isn't too bad. But now that I know what that is, that makes a lot of sense. Let's see what total assault is. Also has been a while since I've seen urine. Hello. All right. Not a great one to start on. Oh, is this the raid thing? Is that what this is? Is this the raid situation? Because then I understand. Ah, yep. Okay. I don't tend to mess with the extraneous modes in the game, Z-Rad. When I'm just like learning the game and playing it, I just go for story stuff exclusively. So all of the side stuff I've only played or tried once, if ever. And I've only been playing for a month, so. All right, so maybe not the best. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I feel like this is probably a bad idea and I'm gonna end up not having a fun time. But part of me does kind of want to try a little bit. Should I get a different group of people? Or do the characters I have leveled up, are they good for this? Because I don't really remember now what the, like, I don't remember what the, like, blue versus yellow, which ones are strong versus others. I could do a mock battle too, just to see. I'll do a mock battle just to see. I don't want to, like... I'll do this squad. And of course... Oh, I've got assistants, right? I forgot about those. I'll do Irene and Serena again because that's just it's safe. I know it's safe. So I'll work on this. And again, it's a mock battle, so it's not like I'm gonna just immediately lose. But I'll try it. That's a funky theme right here. I'm not concerned over your goofy snacking. I've been playing all month, Zin. You've been missing my live announcements or something? SMH my head. You're telling me that YouTube didn't tell you when I was streaming or any of my community posts? You're telling me that YouTube doesn't put that out there? Shocker. Look at my surprised face. All right, time to see whatever the fuck this is. All right. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Stomp. God. Whoops. That one. This one. Okay, so they said I need to heal this thing, but it doesn't seem to be healing it. So I'm very confused what you guys mean that oh, now it works. Fuck you. Okay, I threw it on him, but apparently it has to be on top of the bitch, even though it's an AoE heal. Okay. Goofy shit. It was in the circle. I refuse. I refuse. I'll get you guys some fucking heals over here because you kind of need that. Go ahead, go crazy. And now I'm not reading, in case you guys are wondering. Because now I'm focusing on not fucking losing. Something ice cream. She's about to die. Can I fucking heal you? Please? No heals on that? That's very fun. That's very cool. So I tried to heal her like a few times, but it's not really doing much. So I'm very confused about that as well. Yeah, get out of here. It doesn't seem to do much on the heals for like the team, so I don't know if that's like something I'm missing out on. Yeah, I don't entirely know what's going on with that one. I don't mind advice, I'm just not like watching it. Weird. So, how the fuck would you even... That's kind of weird that I couldn't like... So... Yeah, it doesn't follow the rules of normal play, so like I was like, why can't I heal the people that I've got? It wasn't working. And then when I healed the heater like you guys said I needed to, it wasn't healing them. So I was like, how am I supposed to handle that? I have to target the iceberg? Okay, I was thinking that it might be something to do with that, but I didn't know if it like worked because it never really highlighted it as like a thing I should attack. So it was just in a completely different direction where I was like, okay, that doesn't really make sense. That's weird. So, and now I can't use any of my team. Okay, well that's, yeah, that's kind of a waste then. All right, cool. Goofy. I don't like that. That's something I don't like about this game, is that like, when you're done with something, like same thing in the joint firing drill where it's just like, you need to have multiple teams leveled up, people who can handle this in multiple facets. Like you can't use the same squad even if you lose and get kicked out. You can't go back in there with the same people. For the joint firing drill, it kind of makes more sense because it's like, well, they're dealing with that now, you can't use them for the next group. But I don't love that aspect of this game. That's like the only thing gameplay wise that I think is kind of goofy. For like, they force you to forfeit it and try it again, and it's like, that's weird. I don't know if I just don't like that factor of it, the fact that you have to forfeit in order to go back in, because then it's just like nothing, because then you have to fucking redo everything, and it's like, that's, to me, that is not fun, you know, like that's where it loses it. It's like, okay, so it wants me to like do this and beat this down, expects me to figure it out, do all this stuff, learn the lessons, figure out how to beat the character, waste potential tickets having to get into it all, and it just seems goofy to me. This is why I usually stick with just story stuff, because if you fuck up the story, it's a bad game. If you fuck up the extraneous levels, I can still enjoy the main story. And it's like, for me, none of like that aspect of it is fun. So that's kind of where I sit and go, meh. But that's exactly it, Z-Rad. I don't have another team. I have no one else leveled up. Like, I've got maybe 2 or 3 other people, not a whole other squad. Because I've only been playing for a month. And not consistently. I've been playing like once a week all month. So it's like, that when you're getting into the game and that's something more for it, that makes a lot of sense to me. But when they're like forcing you to do that, and especially in my specific situation, that's obnoxious. And don't worry, I already know I'm probably gonna hate a lot of the Project Moon stuff. I am very well aware going into those that I'm probably gonna be pissed off. And that's exactly why I think I can handle them in a month. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna end up hating at least one of them to the point where I don't want to play it anymore, and I'll play a different one. And I'll probably go through them pretty quick, all things considered. But that's exactly it. I'm stubborn when it comes to games and what my vibe is, and there are certain things that game mechanics just, they don't vibe with me. And I'm not the type who's like, I'm gonna figure that out. I just kind of play until I'm bored or annoyed with something and I move on with my life. The core mission stuff, the core story stuff, totally chill. The bounty, totally fine. But I do not love the whole having to cancel out to redo everything just because you messed up once. Or I guess not even that, it's just more of like the forcing you to have like multiple teams thing is a little bit weird. Or you have to do it with one team and lose progress. It's just that's frustrating. I should go visit the Seven Head. Hello, Seven Head. Have you been polishing that forehead while I've been gone? It does look shiny. I'm sure it's good. Alright. What else haven't I done in this? Oh yeah, I haven't done any like scrimmage stuff. Well, again, I figure I know what scrimmage is. Oh, okay, so it allows you to have like material. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. And these are probably more, yeah, more standard mission style. Fair. My quick squad formation for melting. Oh yeah, for me, she was never a 5 or 6. She's got way too much forehead. She was a 7 on day 1. Are you kidding me? Actually, I think I called her a 12 head the first time I saw her. God, she has a lot of life. Holy shit. I didn't even look at the life bar till now. Wow. Lord. Gun. There we go. Still going good with the squad here. Gun. Oh, she's out. Okay, I didn't see that. Whoopsie. I haven't been paying attention to their health at all. That was my bad. I was looking over here this whole time. That was totally my mistake. Okay, I lose this one. We done here. Yup. I was not paying attention at all to the health of my own team. That was on me. Yeah. It's like, those are hard, but they're like not impossible or anything. It's just different, so I didn't know what to expect out of them, but like, yeah. I can easily say I need more levels to be able to pass further than 1 as well as just paying attention would be nice. I did not, and I really should have. Didn't even look at the level recommendations or anything.
ハロウィンって
Yeah, what else haven't I touched on here? Why is this saying I didn't?
それぞれの学園との交流会を行ってアイテムをたくさん集めましょう。
Why is it saying I? What's the notification in here?
学園との交流会
Is it because I haven't checked each one? It's probably because I haven't opened each one of these,
様々
which is a little goofy.
それぞれの学
Is that it? No. Wow. Okay.
学
So
園交流会では
I thought it was just because they didn't have that. Well, I'll try the next one. Why not? Do I have a preset? I don't have a preset. I should probably make a preset out of my squad. The squad. Squad indeed. Here we go. I like this squad.
お任せください。
I know I can sweep the one I just did. And I know I could do it more than once, but I'm also just, I think I'm a little too low on levels and attention to be able to do it well. Even if I were paying attention to the health bars, they were melting me pretty fucking quick. I don't think I'd be able to make it. Gun. Wait a minute. Ice cream. Yep. That wasn't too bad. Alright, what's this one? Recommended level 50. That explains a lot. I could probably still do it, but again, at the level I'm at, I don't think I could well.
合理的な選択ね。
Momoy, huh? Gotta deal with her. Shield time. Crazy time. Gun. Whew. And she's out. Ice cream. Everyone's still fine on health. There we go.
計算通り完璧。
It's not too bad. That's probably one of the easier ones. go try this one if I'm actually paying attention to my character's health. That'd probably be pretty cool. Let's see what happens. Maybe not. She is melting quite quick, despite that. Yep. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. And she's out. Yep, we're done. We are done and out of here. No way. Not even a little bit okay. I'm out. I'm not even gonna try to use an ability. No. Definitely way underleveled for that. I just wanted to see how bad. The answer was yes. So, gonna get the hell out of there. So, point proven, even if I had paid attention to my health in that last one, I wouldn't have been able to manage that. Not with the squad I've got. Questions answered. Let me do 9. You get these done. Gun. Get as many people in the crossfire as I can. Melt as much as I can while I've got it. Ice cream. Ice cream. There we go. Yeah, this game is a little bit goofy. It does have like serious story moments, but I like the vibe of it. Alrighty. I got archive tickets? I didn't even notice. You're right, I probably do though. I never used those. I forgot last week that I had them. Gun. Melt them. Ice cream. Time for ice cream. Bap. Didn't need to do it, but why not? Could go upgrade. You're right. I don't have. Do I have? No, I do. I do have. Yeah, I could upgrade her. I know I picked the one up earlier. I don't know how many else I had. I didn't look. Gun. Melt them. There we go. Yay! I think I pulled Nanami like way early. I don't remember exactly. But I've had her from like the start. Ice cream on the back lines. Let's go here. Gun. Not ready. Let her go crazy. Saw the health dropping, it did that. Oh, it might have been a guide task thing then, yeah. I just remember getting her like really early in. Alrighty. Ice cream. Get her over here. A little bit of life. She's gonna end up getting melted up there. I don't have anyone that can heal her right now, so she might lose. Oh no, she's okay. Barely. I did it. I could do 10. I'm not going to do 10. Going to do the extra one of this. bonus stage moment. And I'm gonna do a poll after this because I probably do have tickets and I forgot about them. Nobody was surprised. Man, my characters got knocked the fuck out. Ice cream. Melt them. Don't think I got that one at the time limit, maybe. Oh, I did. Sick. Hell yeah. Grab my clear reward. Get the hell out of here. Let me claim all these while I'm here. I have stuff in the event recap over. I do. Oh, I've got the got the tasks. Yay. Got things. All right. Wait, do I have? Oh, I don't have one. Oh, I do have these. Yeah. Do a heart. Nothing. Nothing really. I did get a new person. Okay. That's pretty cool. I don't know who that is, but I got a new person. And I'll do another one of these because I can. Because why not? Let's see if drawing a dick gets me another good selection. Nope, okay, it was just the one time then. Don't listen to my advice from earlier. Drawing a dick does not guarantee anything. To be fair, the other dick I drew was more shapely. Maybe that was it. Maybe I was a better dick. Not anymore, though. Oh, I could do the cafe again? Oh, rank up. Oh. Oh. Ah. Okay. I was wondering what that was. The hell was the no about? I usually do click on them. I just didn't that last time because there wasn't really a desire to, but I'm not really farming exactly here. And none of these girls are happy to see me because they don't know who I am, so. Click the students? I do, but I also don't like go through all of them. Because half of them it's like just telling me to do shit that I don't need to or want to do. Ooh, a mystic. Now she's 3. Neat. Can I level her up again already? Oh, I can do that one. Ah. Neat. Oh, that answers that question. I don't think I got mystics for any other character. I think it was just the one. Yeah, it's just her. Okay. Obviously, I could do levels up on a few of them. I'm gonna check through all these too. No one. Okay. As someone who hasn't played the game, what are my thoughts on it? Oh, I'm glad you asked. So, it's fun. It's a lot less Gooner than I expected. The Gooner still exists within it, but I like the combat of just being able to select and let them do their thing while also paying attention and kind of you're being a strategist to a minute degree, which is nice. It doesn't force you to do a bunch of extra shit. The story is cute. I like the characters. A lot of their life stories are very intricate for what they are. And I know I'm only at the beginning, so that's worth it. But it's a vibe. Especially if you like this genre of music that's playing right now, it's everywhere. There's a few other genres within, but this is a lot of it. So I think it's fun and worth playing. And I definitely will be coming back to this. Even just on my own time and building up little things and doing sweeps for characters and such. And I'll be continuing the story next time too. Because it's fun. And they are fairly generous with like the things they give you too. Like you don't have to do too much. Nice brain engagement balance. Yeah, it is very like you can just sit there through the story. If you like visual novels, the story is basically visual novels with the occasional fight that they just kind of give you the characters to fight with, so you're never going to feel too under or over leveled, so that's nice and balanced as well. But then you can also have your main team like I do for my mission stuff where you can just play the game. And it allows you to do just standard fight stuff. It's not demanding. It's very relaxing for what it is. Some of these other modes like Total Assault and Joint Firing Drill, they are a little bit too much for me to deal with. But the nice part is they're entirely optional and you don't have to. So you can find your own enjoyment with that. And that is much preferred for me. I don't love feeling forced to do something that's not fun, you know? And that's why I don't play a lot of games. So you can just kind of enjoy yourself and take it at your own pace. And as long as you stay away from just like any game, you stay away from the majority of the fan base, you'll have a good time playing it. The designs are cute. And just for another one, Call, you see this character right here? You can click and give them head pets. And she loves that shit. You can also do the same exact thing by going to the shop and seeing this 12 head right here, right? Once she is done being a nervous wreck, as she is, you can also give her a head pat that she likes but isn't so sure about. So top features there. Head pats are a top feature. Hello. You're so proud of you. Okay. So yeah. There are very good things about this game. Head pats, top 5 feature. But also just, it's relaxing. The story is nice. The characters are really cute and good. Some of them try a little too hard. But also, the fan base is the worst feature of the game. It's more of a bug than a feature in that case, where like the fans are weird. That happens a lot. But at the same time, like, since this is going to be my last regular stream for this game, got to give it a rating out of 10 if I had to do that. All things, and this is all things game-wise included, not counting the fan base. I would give it like an 8, which I think is a very solid rating. For the amount that's in here, the amount it gives you, the ability to skip the parts of the games you might not like, but the gameplay itself is fun, it's engaging, and the story is very varied. I like it. So I think an 8 is valid. If you throw in the fan base as a part of the whole package, that knocks it down to like a 6. But you can ignore them, so that's perfectly chill. I do the same thing with anime. Like, I watch all of the anime, but I really don't partake in the fan base of anime, you know? Because a lot of them are cringe, and I just want to enjoy my shit. They're gatekeepy and weird. All fan bases are weird as shit. So, as like a solo experience, if you're just playing a game and enjoying it and figuring it out on your own time, I think an 8 out of 10 is a totally valid ranking. Same thing for like, and these are all for me too. So like, I should go back, hold on. I should rank these because I never ranked the other ones because I didn't think it was really a need to. Arknights. Arknights I would give like a 7 out of 10 because I like the base system, but the core gameplay really knocks it down a peg for me. I think it's a good game, but for me, the core gameplay of being a tower defense is not my personal vibe. If you like tower defense, it could be a 9. It's very well balanced, but it's like, that just isn't my thing, right? Genshin for me is like a 9 right now. Hey! Nicholas throwing a subscription at me, thank you. But yeah, it's like I would give Genshin like a 9 right now. Again, this is all without fan bases included, which Genshin fan base is kind of oof sometimes. But I think that works really nice because I like the world of Genshin. I think it's extremely colorful and it has a lot of character to it, and I find that really fun. I like open world exploration. It's really fun to me. So I would give that a 9 so far. Honkai Impact 3rd, like a 6, because I like the gameplay of it. I enjoy the characters. I think it's fun until they started adding a bunch of bullshit that they did not and should not have ever done. They really had no clue what the fuck they were doing in the beginning of it, and you can tell, so that really knocks it down a lot. I would say even closer to a 5 right now, just because I'm still a little bit mad about that fact. The fact that, like, I got into the game, was enjoying myself, and then Honkai Impact 3rd decided to add some bullshit that they did not need to add, and they tried way too fucking hard. And then it kind of ruined the experience for me. But the game itself has that potential to come back, and I'm sure it does after the spot I got stuck at, and that's purely because of my own ego as well. And I'm aware of that, so I'm not trying to like, it's a shitty game. And then of course, Blue Archive sitting over here at an 8. Or a high 7 on a bad day. And yes, Cole, I agree with that, which is why it's not higher. It would be like a 9.5. I don't really believe in giving anything like a true 10 because that's perfect, and I think perfect is unreachable. I'm one of those people that believe in that. So if I were to like be a little bit more stingy about it, I would also say Genshin's probably an 8 for me. But if I'm being fair and more generous in my own personal experience, I've had like an 8 out of 10 with Genshin, and 9 when I'm like enjoying myself and going through the story and having fun. But the exploration, okay, let me break this down. The story of Genshin, 8 out of 10. It's solid. There's places that it could be worked on, and I think they've probably improved as the game goes on. But the exploration, the world of Genshin is like fucking 9.5 for me. There's so much you can do. There's so many places to see. I will legitimately go out into Chenyu Vale and just sit in the mountains some days and just exist in the world of Genshin. It is so fucking pretty. The game design itself, like the world design, is gorgeous. But also, I feel like later as I get into it, it will start to get a little bit more tired. So I'm prepared for that to slip down to a 7 by the time I reach more recent stuff. But we'll see. But there's also plenty of other games for me to get to, as you can see by this list of every fucking game I'm going to be getting to. I don't know if you can read that on this camera, but there's my list, and my maybes down at the bottom probably aren't going to happen, which were Path to Nowhere and Armored Core. I probably won't be getting to those. June looking fire. Yeah. I'm excited to try out Wuthering Waves and Zenless because I know that they're a little bit more in my current enjoyment stage of gaming because I love those worlds, but I'm also going to be giving everything a fair shake. So I don't know what I'm going to enjoy. I also don't know if I'm going to be doing Girls Frontline 1 or 2. I'll probably do whatever. I'll probably put up a poll on YouTube and let people vote on it. So if you're a fan of Girls Frontline, vote on that as a part of like the greater community vote, because I don't know which one would be generally better to get into, and I don't know if there is like a you shouldn't do number 2 if you don't do number 1, but I have seen most of the anime for Girls Frontline, so that might help me a little bit with just the knowledge of the world. So if that's a factor for just jumping into number 2, I might be able to. We'll see. But I'll let the community choose. I'm not going to make that decision now. We have time before that becomes a question. So we will see. Now, Aether Gazer's nowhere near. Speedy, this is just for the games I get to on a regular basis on the channel already. So like the weekly videos you see, and I put out daily videos. I've never touched Expedition 33. So, and I don't know if I ever will. It's one of those, like, again, I'm focusing on these. For the next year, that's my gaming. I have no time for anything else, truly. I do a little bit of offline grinding for Genshin just to keep up with some leveling stuff and getting, like, polls out. But that's it. That's the only other gaming I do off stream, aside from the ones you see. Stella Sora, I am considering to play after this list is done, like next fall. But it also depends on how well it does and if it sticks around, you know? I'm open to doing Stella Sora music before then, but that really needs the community to show up and ask for it. And I don't know if that will happen. For me, most of my general enjoyment for like doing anything is I watch anime. I watch a crazy amount of anime. Right now I've got just shy of 30 shows I'm watching in this season, and I watch about 20 on average every single season. About 200 shows per year. Individual seasons of anime per year. That's what I watch on a current basis. And that's my enjoyment because I love it. And while I do like gaming as well, I find less enjoyment sitting down doing nothing but gaming all the time. And I'd much rather watch anime most of the time, even if it's a bad show. I just like anime. I like animation. Shocker, the guy who's into animation likes anime. And I've been on this anime binge cycle since 2017, 18. I think it was 2018 is when I started doing my like seasonal binging, because I've basically seen all of the classics. So I needed something to keep up with, and this was what I decided to do. Just watching everything and trying to keep up with as many as I thought were fun and not watching the stuff that I didn't think was interesting based off of a description. I have picked up a few on random seasons. Like, people will be like, man, this one's really good, and I'll be like, oh shit, that's not on my list, and I add it. So yeah. Move from PC to phone. Yeah, sorry about those. I can choose how frequent they are, but that's the part that sucks about being a YouTuber, is if you choose to not include ads as frequently, nobody would see this stream, which is bullshit. But I have to bow my head to the powers that are currently paying my bills to a degree. And that's one of those things where, like, if I could just go no ads and I could still make money, I would. But I can't, because that's just how the system works. But I hate it. I do hate that people have to, like, pay money or, like, sit there and watch a fucking 2-minute nonsense ad just for people to see the video at all. I know you're not, like, blaming me for it, but it is something that, like, bugs me. Like, I wish I could make this shit free. If there was a realistic way to do that and not sell my soul to tout products that I don't believe in, I would do that. Said it before, you'll say it again. That's fair, yeah. Just not wanting to throw in... I mean, you can, though. I don't feel bad about it. If it is something that has, like, a lot of attention, then I will get to it. You know, like, I'll find the time to throw it in a video at some point. Like, I had to skip my Zenless Zone Zero video this week because I was interviewing Camellia and doing that video. And while that was a great experience, it's also like I made oh no, Zen, let's chill about it. I made my representative for that. It's not a partnership. I'm part of their creator team. So like, that rep was just like, you're just trying to, you're trying to brag, aren't you? And I'm like, I'm sorry, there are priorities. But it's like, I can't do everything either. I have to have time to do shit. So next month, the Camellia interview will be coming out, and my biggest animation analysis to date will be coming out, and those will take me days to edit. Oh my god, those are gonna be huge videos. Fuck. I'm excited for them both because that interview with Camellia was brilliant. Camellia is such a fucking chill dude. That was such a nice experience. But also that animation analysis is going to be fucking juicy thick. I did math to figure out how fast one of the characters went. I mean, not like perfect math. It's definitely like paper, like napkin math, but like, whew. So there's a lot going on. And next month will not be shy of me working my ass off to get all that out too. So, wee. But I guess that's going to be it for this stream. I know I've been just sitting here talking this whole time, but that was my last Blue Archive stream until further notice. I will be playing this off screen, like I said, and doing off stream stuff. Just kind of keeping up with random sweep pulls and checking in on my cafe and trying to work a little bit more on that. I'll probably learn more about the game in the meantime as well, just how to play it and how to do stuff like that. But I've had a fun time and I want to come back to it, and I want to finish off chapter 3. So I will be doing that at some point. And yeah, you can ask a question because I'm not like leaving. Nope, no questions. No further questions. I'm out here. I'm too famous for you. I don't I can't be asked to have a question from somebody. Imagine if I was that much of an asshole. Imagine if my name was Miskiff. Got him. But yeah, you can ask. I'm sure you're typing now. I will not be playing Roblox, no. I plan to never touch on Roblox. Main reasons being the community is terrifying because of how old I am and how young they are at mass, you know? I'm almost 30. That's asking for problems as a creator, not touching it, not getting close. And also, none of the games visually are interesting to me at all. It literally looks like somebody made a game out of Legos, but like not the good Legos, like a cheap, like Duplo bullshit. And visually, it does nothing for me. I think some of the game's concepts that I've heard of are kind of interesting, but it's not enough to get me to show up. Most of it is the community and wanting to stay far away from it. The music thing is going to be my limit for that. If there happens to be a really good fan animation or something, I'll talk about it, but it's got to be good for me to do that. So I'll stick to the music pretty exclusively. But like the main design of Roblox just never seemed interesting to me. So like visually, it's got nothing. Musically, it has stuff around, but that's it. And then again, with like everything going on with that shit, I don't even want to risk trying to download the game because it's asking for me to be the recipient of some fake bullshit, and I do not want to even risk that. So if you ever see somebody with my username or some shit claiming to be me at some point, because those videos are huge and I would not be surprised if somebody's trying to pretend to be me, I am never going to be on Roblox, so it's not me. So if there's some fucking creep trying to pretend to be me, call the police on them, because it's not fucking me. Just open note there. Because there are some fucking weirdos online that will pretend to be like streamers and creators who are like trying to abuse the relationship that I have with my community, trying to be that. It will never be me, and I just got to make sure that's as clear as fucking possible. Speaking of Roblox, Genshin just released an IGC game mode. I did see that. Yes. Noob Roblox just Noob Roblox fucking subscribes. I wonder if there was a reason. That's hilarious. Wouldn't recommend playing it, yes, because it's lacking content. That's fair. I was gonna ask about that tomorrow when I stream Genshin, but I had a feeling it would be a little bit too new anyway. Drop request now. React to OST 332. I will add that to my list just so I don't forget about it. Hold on. Yes, I meant to say BA cost 332. Thank you, Notes app. Okay. I'll add that there just so I might not get to it immediately, but I'll keep it around on that list so I can.
This keeps up. I won't have to lock Cadence out of the savings account anymore.
I forgot about that voice line. Ducky, $2 super chat. Ominous Cross. I've seen that name around so many times. You're right. I do need to get to Ominous Cross at some point. I don't know when that'll be. I keep like seeing it, and like 1 or 2 people will like it, and I never get further than that, and something else does way better. It's like, man, it's one of those, there's a few of those where it's just like everyone wants to see it, but not quite as much as they want to see the new thing, you know? Can I check a trailer real quick for what? Is it for a game or something that you want? Because again, we're a little bit busy this year. This next year is busy. It's just nice to have this song looping in the background though. I'm vibing with it. I'm also, by the way, off camera, I am gonna do like all of these character, like the Momotalk stuff. I'm gonna do all of those. I'm gonna get those cleared the fuck out at some point. Because I am interested in doing them. I think they're cute, but they're just so little to do on stream too, so I can't really make it like an event out of it. Ad prison. Fair enough. Alrighty. I don't see anything else in chat right now, though. Oh, wait. There's people. Gonna keep playing it or drop it early. If I like a game, I keep playing it off stream. So like Genshin I've been playing and I will keep playing it. For this one, it'll show up randomly. Arknights, I play mostly offline, but that's just because it's really not a good streaming game for me. In my opinion, it doesn't really fit the vibes for like playing it live. I think people can, but you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot.
I won't have to lock Cadence out of the savings account anymore.
Hypothetically, could you get a live reaction? For Ominous Cross, that's too big of a title for me to do on a live stream. Like, that's something I want it to be its own video. Like, yes, but also, God, you're close. Because, like, ugh. I mean, you're wasting money here. The thing is, if you want to guarantee something, there happens to be a tier that you can do that on memberships, where you can guarantee a song. It doesn't matter what it's from. You can just do that. So stop throwing money at me here. Do that one time and it'll guarantee you a request. You can do that. It can be Ominous Cross even if we don't get to it before then. You can do whatever the fuck. So if like in a month you have fucking like, what is it, 15 or 20 bucks, one of those two, I forget which exactly, throw that at me and force me to get to it, because then it's a guarantee and I can't say no, and within that next month it will be done. It's not a waste when support. Well, it's a waste if you have to like spend more money later to guarantee one song. So like, thank you, but also save it. Throw a membership at me and force me to listen to something. If you have something you really want me to get, there are limits to how many people can do that. But just, yeah, you're afraid of memberships. I agreed, yeah. But that's kind of the nice part. Become a member. The next day, put like your phone on an alarm to remove it, and you'll continue being a member for that next month, and you can still request it on my Discord. There's a whole channel for that where you can request those, and once they're in there, they're guaranteed. If I'm playing a game and I don't like it, am I gonna finish them next month or go on? I finish the next on no matter what the game is, even if I do like it or don't like it, end of the month is when I stop playing. Even if I end up hating it immediately, I give it a fair shake to try and get through that feeling, because sometimes it is just a lack of experience in the game and I have to figure it out. That kind of happened with Honkai Impact as well. But then it ended up near the end of the month. Luckily, it was like my last stream anyway. I just gave up on it because I was like, I'm out. I went to Genshin because I needed to get out of the negative vibes. But yeah, like no matter if it's good or bad, I will finish the game. No, it's not douchebag. It's not douchebag to just jump in and give me like a 1 month if you want to do that. I am totally fine with that. I mean, some people might be like, ugh, but I'm not that type of person. What game's next on the list? Hi, Kachauga. By the way, I remember your name from my members list because it always made me laugh. But next game will be Punishing Grey Raven. Will be the next game. Who's messaging me on Discord? Who's pinging me on Discord? Hold on. Who the fuck's pinging me? Oh, it's a moderator in one of my weird servers. Ah, okay. No, somebody else handled it. We're good. Unrelated.
VIP, huh? It's always cool to meet a fan.
Hey! See? And now you're gonna force me to listen to it, aren't you? There it is, executive producer. Find the Discord, jump on there. It'll automatically add you to the channel. Throw the request in. And then I can't say no, baby! That's the whole thing! That's a rich duck. Affluent duck. A quacker of high class, a high class quack. Anyway. So yeah, got plenty to do. But I will be back to Blue Archive someday, whatever that may be. It also might be during something where I might try to do like a 24-hour stream, and I'll need... Yo, the hard Q? Yo, what's up, my quacka? So that is so close to the sus edge of that.
VIP, huh? It's always cool to meet a fan.
Welcome back, Kachauga. If I insult a member, would that be dismembered? Oh, yeah. But, like, there may be some day where I try to do, like, a 24-hour stream, and I'll need a lot of games to play, and that'll probably be a time where I, like, revisit a lot of these and try to do stuff. I don't know when that would happen, but I could try. You know, like, I can't guarantee that'll happen, but I might try to do... I want to do, like, a charity stream or something, and that'd be perfect for that. He quack. He's got the rich duck quack. Quack, 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 quack. It's the equivalent of ha 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 ha, but for ducks, you know. It's how that works. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, because you're trying to do like the word from the, but that would not read well. I see the problem. I see the that movie probably didn't realize it back then either. Yeah. How do I set up my live stream as stable 60 FPS? What do you need? You just need kind of software and hardware that can handle it. I mean, internet connection is a part of that as well. But that's it. It's a specific type of setting, basically. You got to set up your, like, if you look up how to stream in 60 FPS, I'm sure you'll find videos for like settings and shit. But a lot of that is having a good enough connection.
Thank you. I'll make sure Cadence doesn't spend it all.
But I'll spend it all. Duck, you. That's $6 plus 20. That's a lot of money. You're just throwing money at me. Like, thank you, but also, Jesus, save some for yourself. Good Lord. I was already having a good month on YouTube financially as it was. I did not need you to throw more at me. Again, big appreciate, like, big preach, but also save it for yourself. I'm okay. I can pay my bills fine. You don't have to throw your money at me. He quacks like how King Halo laughs. Oh, that reminds me of a guy that my brother and I used to play again. Oh, just like once. He showed up in a zombies lobby with my brother one time, and we were sitting there with him, and he had the dumbest laugh. His name was... I think it was like Enclave Republic or something like that. It was, might have been, and this was like in... God, probably was like 2011 or some shit. But his laugh was literally, and we're not kidding, this is not exaggerated, was and like that was his laugh. Like, we thought it was fake too, but then we got him like laughing so hard that he just kept doing that shit, and like he started choking on himself. Like he was like like, it was clearly not fake, you know, like it was very real, but it sounded so fucking fake. God, I think my brother made it to like round like 40 with that guy or some shit. He was not a bad player either. He just sounded dumb as hell when he laughed, and we kept making him laugh by pointing it out. Like he's a giggly bitch. He couldn't help himself. All right, I need to be done. I've been here for almost 4 hours. I need to go. Do brain cells ass laugh. Oh shit. It was so good though. I need to go eat food. My blood sugar's low. I can feel it. How low is my blood sugar? Oh my god, I need to go. I need to leave. For the record, this is very low. For those of you with like diabetic family members, I need to go. This is probably why I'm like fucking losing my brain a little bit, being stupid. All right. I'm gonna go do that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Duck, for showing up and like joining. Kachauga for rejoining as well. Oh man. Also, Mip. I don't think Mip's around anymore. They threw me $10 like at the beginning of the stream. Same thing though. Like, I need to go eat food. And I'll be recording after this. And I've got to start editing the Camellia. It's oh look! I just got a low alert, like, hey, go eat some, fix this, you dumbass. I just got the dumbass alarm on my pump. Okay, I'm out of here. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'll be streaming tomorrow with Genshin, so we have a good day.